What's going on, guys? It's Kevin the Conqueror here. So today is a push day, which is chest, tries, and shoulders, front and side delts. Rear delt will be on a back day, as you know. So right now I am doing a warm-up of bench press on 135, just going down slow just to feel the stretch. Also, trying to get the blood flowing to my chest. So I'm gonna do another warm-up set of 225, just to about 10 to 12. I got 12 on this one. I like to get a lot of volume before I go heavy, so I just like to get a little blood going into my muscles before I go heavy. That's the reason why I do that. I do go up just to 275. I do 5 sets of 5 reps, the 5x5 routine. And I just do this on days where I'm working out with someone, because they push you a little bit more than you would normally when you're by yourself. I feel like the 5x5 is a hybrid workout. It gets a little bit more volume than strength training, because I know a lot of people like to do like sets of two reps for strength, but this is a little bit higher than that, but it's a little bit less than your volume. Usually your 8 to 12 reps, so it's a hybrid that I do enjoy, but I do like to get my volume in. So for my first exercise, I always like doing like heavy barbell lifts, and then I'll focus more on volume for the rest of my workout. So right now I am doing incline dumbbell bench press, and I like to go for this one just a weight I can do about 12 times. So I try to go for 4 to 5 sets of 12 reps, and just depending on how I'm feeling that day, I'll add an extra set in. So when I do these dumbbell incline bench, I like to do it on the first notch above the flat bench. So the next notch is what I use. You hit a lot more upper chest doing this than if you were to go up onto the second or third notch, because on those notches the angle hits more front delt, and I'm not trying to work out my front delt, because you hit a lot of front delt on push day just by doing a lot of bench exercises anyways, chest exercises. So yeah, you really want to focus in on that chest. The reason why we do this is because it's easier to exhaust your smaller muscle groups, such as your shoulders, your tris, than your larger ones, such as your chest. So you really want to focus in on the chest. That's why we do the chest first before we do the other muscle groups, because otherwise you won't hit it as hard. So it's very important we try to minimize using the shoulders in your chest workout as well as your tris. If you want to grow those smaller muscle groups, then you can add more exercises at the end of the workout, or you can have a weak point training day where you work on your weaker muscle groups. You can throw in your calves, your shoulders, your tris, just do all that in one day. All right, next we do dips, just body weighted dips, and really focusing on the tris as well as the lower chest. Just do 4 sets of 15 right there. Next is the machine flies. Really like to focus in on the squeeze there, as well as coming down slow. It's really very simple. You really can't. You want to puff out your chest so you don't, and then also not go too far back so you don't feel it in your shoulders. You don't want to feel it in that rotator cuff. All right, next we do dumbbell lateral raise. there's a sweet spot for this, and honestly, don't want to go all the way down. You want to come down like right before you touch your sides, so then you can put a lot of the emphasis on your side delt versus hitting your lats and your traps when you pull it up. All right, next we do dumbbell overhead extensions. So what I like to do for this is when I come, instead of coming straight up, I bring it all the way up so you can see the dumbbell poundage. So by doing this, I feel as if I'm engaging my triceps a lot more, especially that long head, which is one of my weak points of my triceps. All right, lastly, we do dumbbell shoulder press, 4 sets of 8 reps. By this time, this is the end of the workout. I use this as a finisher, so you're already exhausted in your front delts. So don't expect to get all the repetitions. Like I hardly get 8 on just the first one. I'm already struggling. So it's not always about getting it. It's about the intensity that you're doing. All right, and that's the end of the video, guys. So if you found this very helpful, please subscribe, and there will be more content coming up shortly.